Neno hili si hivyo. Mambo ni matatu.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. William Ruto is very angry. And William Ruto is very bitter with Boni Khalwale. Because Boni Khalwale is supporting DAP Kenya candidate in Malava. And William Ruto has ordered UDA Party to remove Boni Khalwale as the majority whip at the Senate within the next 14 days. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I want us to look at two things. But first of all, let me play for you the clip which has angered President William Ruto.
Majonzi. Mimi niko kwa chama inaitwa United Democratic Alliance. Na kama mumesahau, hapa kwa kura iliyopita, Raila Odinga alipata kura 28,000. William Ruto akapata kura 26,000. Malulu Njendi akapata kura 22,000. Mheshimiwa Panyako hapa akapata kura 20,000. Na mimi Bullfighter nikapata hapa kura 40,000, 40,000 votes. Kwa hiyo heshima ya resounding decision on my position, nimenyenyekea nikakataa. Siwezi unga mtu yeyote mkono kwa hii by election kiungwana. Lakini nilipokaa nyumbani, nikiamuka naona ndege inapita kwangu, inaenda wapi? Malava. Nikitoka kanisa naona ndege inapita kwa kanisa, inaenda wapi? Malava. Nikienda kwa choo naona ndege ingine inapita, inaenda wapi? Malava. Sikieni. Kwa sababu ya hiyo, nimesema mpaka niingie katika hii kinyang'anyiro. Na ninaingia kwa hii kinyang'anyiro na sababu huyu Seth Penyego ndio alikuwa candidate wa UDA. Ni kwa nini rais kama party leader wa UDA, kama anatambua hiyo kura yenye mimi na Seth Penyego tulimletea, mbona amepotoshwa na Mdavadi anawacha mjumbe wake Seth Penyego? Lulu alikufa ndio wakati Senator wa Baringa alikufa Cheptumo. Ndio wakati MP Dalmas Otieno alikufa kutoka Migori. Hawa wawili, Cheptumo, Mr. President, bibi yake umempatia kazi ni waziri. Dalmas Otieno umempatia bibi yake kazi kubwa. Lakini familia ya Malulu, bibi yake hujamkumbuka. Mtoto yake nilikuwa nafikiri utampatia nafasi ya MP. Sasa Your Excellency, nimeingia kwa hii maneno kwa sababu nikiachilia watu wa Kabras banyana kuchanya lohu imwangwa ne bande bakwa khutirwa halala baherwa Khalwale amira ali kubola ko shengi. Ndio Mr. President, vile mumenyima Ryan Malulu Njendi nafasi ya kuwa MP, mnaleta MCA, nimekuja nimepinga na ninasema Kabras, sisi Waluya wenyewe tutaamua. Karani yako ama waziri wako hawezi kutoka huko kwenu aje huko kulasimisha sisi.
And for those who follow the politics of the Republic of Kenya very closely, by last weekend it was clear that it was just a matter of time for Boni Khalwale to be kicked out, because William Ruto delivered his message through this gentleman.
Khalwale aende ama asiende? Khalwale amezoea upinzani ya upusi. Yeye ameenda huko Senate badala kujenga Malava, hapa amewacha kujenga. Huyo ni mtu yake kweli? Anakuja kuambia Waluya hoye tumenyanyaswa, anatembea na bendera na askari 10. Si mumeona huyo mtu? Amekuja hapa Malava hafanyi chochote. Anakuja kudanganya. Mimi naambia Malava ngo. Hebu elezeni yeye Malava? Wanahubira wina? Mnahubira wina? Mundu uli abula maana, abula maendeleo tawe. Naona kuna mtu anacheza na chief whip. Mimi nimepima. Huyu kijana atagrow. Huyu atapepa bendera huyu kijana. Na atashikilia wacha tu wiki 2-3 mtu akicheza, huyu atakuja na GK na akileta mali hapa Bungoma. Huyu aseme ama si.
And David Mudavadi was actually forced by Ruto to attack Khalwale.
It's the voters who will decide through God's blessings, not through insults. Let us be mature in our politics. There are some people who are advanced in age, but they don't seem to have grown up. Let us unite and work for a unified nation. Let us move away from petty politics. How is it that everybody is always the person who is wrong and you assume you're always right? It's not possible. The only person who's impeccable is Jesus or God. But there's no human being who is perfect.
In this video, I want us to look at the move by William Ruto to give UDA Party 14 days to remove Boni Khalwale, because Boni Khalwale has been given 14 days to explain why he cannot be disciplined. And we all know William Ruto. He's definitely going to punish Boni Khalwale. So in this video, I want us to look at 2 things. The first thing I'm going to explain to you guys is why Ruto wants to punish Boni Khalwale. And number 2, why I strongly believe that the move by William Ruto is actually falling for the trap which Boni Khalwale has laid for him. First of all, let me just read for you a few paragraphs of that letter. The Disciplinary Committee of the United Democratic Alliance Party is in receipt of information and evidence of your various political activities, utterances, and associations relevant hereto, and that are widely circulated in the media and therefore well within the public domain. This includes but not limited to your open support and participation in the campaigns of a candidate from a different political party and who is competing with UDA candidate in the scheduled by-elections for member of parliament, Malava constituency. Your support for the said opposing candidate has been open, vocal, conspicuous, and substantial as to clearly demonstrate that you are promoting a position that is against your own party's interest and therefore acting outside the expected conduct of a member of the UDA party. as expressly provided for in its constitution and code of conduct. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes I look at the hypocrisy in our politics. William Ruto led defection of many ODM party members to his party in the last parliament. But let me not get into that. In this video, I want to explain only 2 things. Why he wants Boni Khalwale to be punished, and why I strongly believe that it's going to be a political mistake for him to kick Boni Khalwale, because that's exactly what Boni Khalwale wants. Before you do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or 2, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, let me dive in, and I'm going to begin this video by explaining to you guys why I think William Ruto wants to punish Boni Khalwale. Number 1 is checkmate. You see, the position of majority whip in the National Assembly is not a small position. It comes with a lot of benefits. It comes with a GK vehicle. It comes with several staffs and other benefits. In fact, as the majority whip, Boni Khalwale is the one who controls senators at the Senate, UDA senators. It makes him sit in almost all parliamentary committees, the key one like PAC, all those key committees of parliament. So it has a lot of benefits. So the reason why Ruto wants to remove him, he wants to put someone to that position. And for them to put someone, they must get someone from the Luhya nation. Who can they put? Because from the Luhya nation, the only senator they have is Boni Khalwale. So they're in a fix. You go to Vihiga, Otsosi. You go to Busia, Omtata. You go to Bungoma, that's where now they have the person they want to elevate. Watch Farouk Kibet introducing the guy.
Naona kuna mtu anacheza na chief whip. Mimi nimepima. Huyu kijana atagrow. Huyu atapepa bendera huyu kijana. Na atashikilia wacha tu wiki 2-3 mtu akicheza, huyu atakuja na GK na akileta mali hapa Bungoma. Huyu aseme ama
So they're going to elevate this guy and make him more powerful. That's number one. Number two, they want to also deny him the resources and the powers that comes with this office. I want to tell you something. You see, even these parliamentary committees, they are very powerful. There are some which are very powerful. That's why when ODM kicked Salasia out of some committee, he made a lot of noise because he understands. Today in the Republic of Kenya, Sama Tandi is high profile in Kenya because it's just the chair of the budget committee. Majority whip is a very senior position. Now it's being told, we are going to remove you. And indeed, the William Ruto we know, if he could remove Gachagua, he's going to remove William Ruto. He's going to remove Boni Khalwale. And there's nothing Boni Khalwale is going to do about it. It's about taking away the power and the benefits that comes with it. And importantly, William Ruto wants to use that to send a message to any rebel within Kenya Kwanza who is holding positions and are planning to frustrate the party. But as much as William Ruto wants to do that, I think he's falling for the trap laid to him by none other than Boni Khalwale. Before I explain those traps, allow me to take you back to July. In July, Boni Khalwale announced that he has formed his own political party. And during that speech, there are certain things he said. I want you guys to pay very close attention to what he's trying to say because they are going to be relevant to our next part of this analysis.
But nobody cares. Even when they hold meetings, I'm a member of the National Executive Council of UDA. But when they call those meetings, they don't even bother to call me. I have refused to accept that Luhyas don't count. I am saying in 2027, Bana Baba Luhya, this time will be counted and they will be known. As far as Mudavadi is concerned, as far as Wetangula is concerned, you are only as good as you help them to take people to the polling stations so that they get those positions. When they get whatever benefits they get in return, which I don't know, Wetangula, mani ne helicopter, mahira ibungoma, Mudavadi, mayiha nende helicopter ibihika, mahira bindu bienebo, yuweneyo, papara Kakamega ibeho, I am going to make sure in 2027 Kakamega gets a position at the national table of brotherhood. I'm going to make sure in 2027 whoever thinks that Luhyas are not there. Now, ile masomo yenye Michael kijana wa Malu alinipatia, akaniambia ukiwa katika siasa heshimu wale waliokutangulia. Nimeheshimu Mudavadi, nimeheshimu Wetangula, but because they have let us down, I have decided, let them go there, but they will also find me there. Yeah. And do you know why they have not been finding me there? It is because I know where there is. But to go there, I know where there is. But to go there, I have been relying on them so that tutembee pamoja, either kwa gari moja ama gari ambayo inaweza kunipatia kamwanya kidogo ndio nifike huko. That is the problem they used in 2022 to stop me. I am the one who brought William Ruto in the Luo Nation. The first meeting was in this hall. And President William Ruto, I tell you, my brother, my wife, she's lying there. You are the last dignitary she cooked for before she died. And I was shocked. He warned me and say, wewe uwezi uliza serikali maneno. Wewe ni chief whip, unastahili kunyamaza, kujibu maswali na ujue tumekupatia gari. Really? Yani madharau inaweza pita hapo?
Ladies and gentlemen, why do I strongly believe that should William Ruto go ahead and remove Boni Khalwale, is going to fall for Boni Khalwale's trap? Number one, Kenya Kwanza, as we speak, currently has a lot of baggage. Just the same way Raila Odinga carried Jubilee baggage, Boni Khalwale is trying to avoid carrying that baggage. Because in the Luo politics, Kenya Kwanza has failed. So he wants to get rid of that baggage. So if you remove him, what do you tell his supporters? You won't associate him with anything called failure as far as Kenya Kwanza is concerned. That's exactly what he wants. Number two, I've always told you that politics is local. The ground politics is what matters. Is UDA Party popular in Kakamega County? I doubt. The ground is not that receptive to UDA Party. Boni Khalwale wants to run. He has his own political party. Then there's a by-election in Kakamega, where is the senator in one of the constituencies. He doesn't want to associate himself with a party which is not strong on the ground. So he's responding to the ground, so that he will choose to either join DAP-K or join his own political party. The only problem is going to be if UDA were to win in that seat, in that constituency. If UDA were to win, Boni Khalwale is going to be finished. Number three, there is the element of sympathy seeking. You see, you remove Boni Khalwale, then the next day will tell you, me have been removed because I said this, I don't want this. But for them, they were pushing for this. It's possible for a politician to even come up with funny stories. But at the end of the day, his political interest would be to win sympathy. And lastly, I'm tying it to 2027 politics. Boni Khalwale wants to start campaigning for his gubernatorial seat. But he has this baggage on his back called Kenya Kwanza, called the whip, called UDA Party. He wants to offload it. How do you offload it? Provoke, and provoke. Then these guys are forced, we can't have you anymore. We remove you. Then you carry the sympathy. And that's politics. I don't know what to think. Do you think Boni Khalwale is making the right decision of laying that trap for William Ruto to kick him out of UDA Party? Let me read your comments below. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.